Welcome to Shattered Destinies Starfall. Our adventures in the Coronian Baronies in the Resolute Hills continue. So, last game, you went and met Mistress Floweria at the Mixatorium. She gave you some local information about some, or at least one important herb, and a chance for you to earn yet another observatory ticket if you fancied an excursion. You then proceeded to Blixhall, where you met some of the more well-to-do locals, and not so locals, in fact, as friends of Catalina's, old and new. You met Donovan Aliastara, the ambassador to the Mage King of Erebus himself, and also Ptaxx met a ghost, or some kind of toilet entity that acted like a ghost. Who knows? Well, you've been made by Lady Blix has made you the official ghost hunters of the area. So, and you did actually fairly handily manage to track down a possible source, heading into the cellar, finding the secret door, which opened up before you to reveal a long stone corridor, which, as you looked into it, lit up with sconces, torches. However, the flame was green. It lit all the way along, and that is where we begin. You see this long corridor in front of you. You can see there is a double door right at the end that looks quite ornate. There is darkness around that area, though, so you can't fully see down this corridor. It is quite a long corridor at that. What would you like to do?
Okay, so
Well,
how are we going to go about this? I
want
think
me
I'll
to scout
stand
ahead?
at the back.
Scout ahead.
I think
Keep an eye
I
out
think
for
that's a
it.
great idea.
Yeah.
I'll stay back here.
Okay, let's stand here,
I'll
outside the corridor.
when I say scout ahead, give me 10-15 meters and let me just pre-warn us of anything. I'm not saying let me go down for half an hour.
Oh, that's what I thought. I thought you were going to go scour the whole place, let us know what's going on, and come back, and then we can go in and. No?
Whatever would make you happy, Dax.
Just-
Yeah. So, going down nice and carefully, stealthily. You don't want to alert anyone to my presence, and yeah, we get on.
Yep. Okay. Can I have a perceive test, please? I'm trying not to look at Anna for all this.
Well, I've missed something. Oh my! I do not want to
Stress.
Aurora steps in front of Lady Catalina.
I don't want to start this game with forfeit on the board, so I will stress myself very early to re-roll all 6 of those dice that I got 4 ones on.
That's one of your 5 wounds.
1 success.
Better than 4 threat on the board, which would have activated a few things in this environment. So you head down this long corridor. Aside from, you sure that you hear almost like whispers coming from the crackling of the green flame. But aside from that eerie kind of aura, it seems mostly empty. As you get down to the end of the corridor, stone double doors are in front of you, gold filigree, very, very ornate. And there is a recess in the wall to the left-hand side of this door. And it's quite a large recess. And as you look down, you can see there's a spiral staircase going downwards here. So you have 2 routes in front of you.
Oof. Okay. So corridor ahead and spiral staircase down.
Tax, you
Or
seem to
double
be
doors
the
in front.
most in tune with the ghost. Do you want to see if you can feel anything?
Yeah. I'll pop back and inform them of the
As they
choices.
walk up the corridor. Aurora, is that okay?
That's fine. Let me go ahead.
So as Koda starts to come back down, you go to meet him, I assume, in the middle of this corridor.
Early doors. There's a double doors ahead or a spiral staircase down. We've got a choice to make. Which way do you fancy?
What kind of double doors are they? Are they sealed? Do they look ornate? Are they
Well,
wooden
they're
shack?
closed. It's dark.
We
Come
have a
have
look? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I really don't want to do that.
Can
Okay.
when we get there, can I look and see if maybe I recognise something from being in noble houses before to give me an idea of where they're sort of likely to go?
Yeah, let's have a remember test if
Okay.
you're going to head down there and look at what you see at the bottom at the end of the corridor.
That's one success.
One success. So the staircase, you're not sure. There's no markings or anything else to do it. The doors in front of you have some glyph markings that aren't magical glyph markings, but you'd know them as a lot of Erusian houses use. Should we say custom glyphs to denote their houses? So it's a case of, and you do recognise this as the Blix glyph line because it is on all of the filigree in Blix Hall.
Okay.
It's a very, very similar design, and these are very heavy stone doors.
Okay. And would I have any idea what, have I seen something like this that it's going to lead? There's
I
normally stone
mean,
doors leading to something.
that's all you can get for one success.
Oh, okay,
That's what I'm
sure.
going to give you.
I want to see. Obviously, before I saw the green light in the middle of the graveyard at a certain place, do I, using like Ptaxx's just ability to orientate himself and be quite good in his mind, try and remember if this is, if we was to go through here, would we meet there based off where we are now?
Yeah, I think this is going to be more of a tune than a remember.
Okay. Not terrible at a tune. That's one success.
Success. Yeah, you think you're in the right direction. Certainly.
Okay.
It feels about like you've travelled far enough that you'd be under the mausoleum area.
Oh, it seems about right. I don't know what would be deeper though. There might be a shortcut, but this would probably get us into the main mausoleum area.
Should we go there?
Well, I guess.
Sure.
Is there any obvious way to open the door? Is it just handles? Or?
No handles. There is a dull gemstone set in the center of the doors where the doors meet in the middle, but it's not activating at all.
Just give it a push.
Have a brawl test then, please, Aurora.
I stand back.
Same.
One success.
Success. So you begin pushing, and these are heavy stone doors. If you want to give me Ptaxx a remember test, just to as you see this happening, you'd need to continue. This would be a cumulative test to get the door open for you, Aurora, but other people could help. Two successes. So from what you've seen at Blix Hall with the gemstone settings,
you need a code to you need to be linked up.
Well, at the very least, that gemstone is there so that it would open up for the right people.
Yeah.
So the fact it's dull means it's not active at the moment. It's depowered. It's not locked. It's just if that activated, the door would open easily, rather than it being a struggle to do.
But it also lock easier if suddenly turned on.
Yes.
Okay.
So depending on how Aurora's getting on, I mean, maybe if it's locked to us, we could go downstairs and see if there is a key to.
I know Aurora is making progress. The doors are moving, but it's going to take her a little bit longer to get them forced open.
Rather than Aurora giving herself a hernia, shall we look downstairs to find out if there's a potential key or a way around?
Aurora
feel
doesn't
like
hear
she's
this
kind of-
conversation over the
I
grunting.
feel like it's kind of now or never for Aurora.
You can have a test then.
Um, I'll just try.
One
Let's roll
success.
now.
Success again. Doors are pushing open. You can see like a gap opens up. It is pitch black in there though. You can't leave. There's no light on the other side opening up. You just see like a slight beam of light from the torchlight beyond, which is like that green flicker. So there's like an odd illumination as you can just see a little bit of stone floor ahead of you.
Ptaxx is going to get out one of his like smaller bars of metal that he's got. It's a crafting bar, but he's gonna, where the door is open, he's gonna try and wedge it in so she has some form of relief, so that it like holds the door if she lets go, and it would slide. Does it look like it would slide back in place?
Yes, actually, it does. It does
Yeah,
look
so
like
I basically
some kind
jam
of
it, so-
mechanism. Yeah. So, you're gonna make that as a support action.
Yeah, to the next roll, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
So
as
yeah,
well.
spend a resource, and we'll make that a perceive test, spotting the right place to put it.
Yeah. So I'll roll on the next roll then.
Yeah. So if you're continuing to try, Aurora.
Mm-hmm. 2 successes.
Make that 3. I've got 1. I got 1 success.
Yeah. 5 successes total is what you needed to get these doors open. So, yeah, Ptaxx just slides a bar in place so that it stops forcing all the way against you, and then you're able to. Once you get to a certain point with the doors, they just come open, and they almost slide soundlessly. They do crunch a little bit as they hit the sides of the wall, and from the illumination behind you, you see that this is a mausoleum room. There are 6 tombs in like 2 rows of 3 in the center of this area. You can see like the walls around, from what you can see, it looks like there's writings on the walls. Probably people are interred behind the walls, and there's like the face plates of the tomb. And then there are stairs leading upwards. You see 2 more tombs on either side of the staircase at the top, and another set of big double doors on that far side. There's also a smaller door on the left and the right, halfway up the room before you get to the staircase.
Ptaxx is
It all
going to
seems
put
eerily quiet here so far.
Ptaxx is going to put 3 bars pushed together in the middle of the doors. So if the doors close, the bars are there.
Okay, we're gonna make
Good.
that.
Gotta do it.
Yeah. Just
I know how this is going to work. He got trapped by this ghost before.
let's make this a perceive.
Okay.
Just putting the bars in the right place that you think that they won't.
That's 2 successes. I'll take that.
This is good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to go trick us with the old walk in and the ghost closes the doors behind you?
And maybe it's on my list.
So who's going in third?
Okay. There are. Let's have a look here. Yes. So you have the room in front of you. It seems quiet at the moment. You don't see too much lighting up. What do you want to do?
I mean, just dealing as we're dealing with ghosts, just an investigation to see if anything's been disturbed or everyone act like no one's grave's been ransacked or looted.
Yeah, investigation.
I'll
Investigate.
join in. I'll join in on that and help him out.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Support or separate. It's up to you. Depending
I'll
on
roll.
whether you spend a resource or not.
I'll spend a resource.
Mhm.
Back further out. Be more reliable, making sure it works. 1.
One as well.
2 total. Okay. So the route, what's in here doesn't seem like anything's been disturbed here. It all seems fairly calm. As you're looking around, you can see the dust has been disturbed on the floor. You see smaller, like boot prints, human-sized boot prints on the floor. 2 successes. I'm not going to give you any more information than that. But nothing has moved in around the tombs, and it is they are labelled. They're various members of the Blix family, less like cousins and such that have passed. Probably cousins of Professor Torrin Blix and aunts, uncles, more distant relatives, and the ones in the walls like honoured servants and the like, and friends of the house and things like that.
Are there like torches or sconces?
There are.
around?
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
go around and light them?
Yeah. Yeah.
And as I do that, can I try and find? Do I know Lord Blix's name? Did we find that out? What's?
I mean, that's the
Lord
remember
Blix?
test, which no one can remember.
Okay, I will
I'll
attempt
do a
to
remember
remember.
check as well. As she asked the question.
Yeah, wrote it down.
Oh, 3 successes.
2 successes.
I have memorized his family tree.
Yeah.
Wow.
Professor Torrin Blix was their name. So doing a thorough investigate here. First of all, as you light a sconce, it lights up with a normal crackling orange flame, and then it very quickly turns to a green flame.
That's not good. That's not a good sign.
Okay, Tux.
It's up to you if you want to continue lighting them after this has happened.
It's bad.
And I would note the 2 tombs, the 2 like sarcophagus like tombs at the top of the stairs. Those are not marked. There's no ornamentation on them. They are almost blank slabs of stone. But from variously excellent remember tests, you suppose that these would be for the yet to be deceased. These are probably reserved for like more distant or important family members. Like it might be like Henry Blix's future tomb is there, for example. There's not ornamentation because that won't happen until they die, until they work out what they want and the rest of it. And he's fairly young, so that probably hasn't come up yet. And this is a normal thing for an Aruvian tomb area.
Would it be normal for someone to regularly walk around the tomb?
No.
Okay.
No. If someone's been by, if they've been into, because as you know, the graves are closed, so you wouldn't expect any visitors anyway. You've got some good rolls there, so I want to give you a bit more information. If there'd been work here, there'd be a lot more disturbances. There'd be a lot more debris around, and there'd be much more like clearer passings. You see that. I think it's probably Aurora with her 3 successors as you're looking in and expecting these unmade tombs. You see, like there's as Ptaxx is like walking around, you notice there's similar footprints, maybe slightly smaller, but a similar kind of like the full dragon-blooded shape. Right, just in the debris, right by the double doors at the top of the stairwell, going into the top of the stairs. Sorry, not stairwell. Where the double doors are next to the 2 blank tombs, there's another set of double doors, even more ornate than the ones you came through before, and you just see like a couple of footprints there.
Are they only heading into the room?
That's what I was going to ask.
Okay, so
see a
they're
pair
heading
going-
out as well.
As you're looking, you see them in different directions. Yeah.
Okay.
And are they going out and in the way we came out and in, or are they going through like?
Unfortunately, from where all the pushing and shoving, the dust and everything else has been disturbed around that area, so it's very hard to tell. It's only up here where it's a bit more settled. In fact, it's not even directly in front of the door. It'd be slightly away from the door where you can see a few, maybe a bit of debris on the stairs.
Well, someone's been this way.
What do you mean?
Fairly
I
recently.
know I saw some smaller footprints around, so I know someone's been around, but
Well, they went through this door, probably. So shall I? Koda, do you want to come and check this?
Yeah, I will do. I just want to check something before I come up there. The torch that Aurora lit and then started crackling green. I just want to rule out that it is something spectral and it's not something like there's no copper element within the torch that's making it burn green, or there's no sort of like the whispering that was described earlier. There's no sort of vents that are making the drawing of air sound odd.
That's good. That's good. Give me. We'll make it investigate, but you can add. Do you got alchemy? You can add your
That's
alchemy down. Yeah.
Coda's being the real paranormal investigator here. It's just like debunk everything.
Yeah.
It's just the one success.
So you pull apart one of the sconces that hasn't been lit. Pull apart a torch, and it's just a normal torch with a rag wrapped around it.
Okay.
There's no special element or anything in there. This definitely looks to be supernatural of some kind.
Absolutely fine. Just wanted to draw it out. After that, as Aurora's asked, I will go investigate the door to make sure there's no hidden traps.
Yep,
Is that what you're worried about?
Yeah, just in case.
This is the double door at the top of the stairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll go through a. You can do thief or investigate, whichever your preference is.
Same either way for me. One success.
Okay. Doesn't look like there's any traps. Nothing. There's no triggers that you can see. And you're familiar with all kinds of triggers. Certainly, you'd have learnt quite a bit in your past of various ways to trigger a trap, magical and mechanical.
Monday.
Doesn't look like anything that you're aware of. There is a gem setting in this door as well, similar to the one you came through.
But again, it looks done and dull.
It looks dull again, yes.
No traps, Aurora, but I mean, if you want to give it a push.
Tax, how much more of that metal do you have?
Quite a lot. I've got 20 bars. I've used 3.
Great. I start pushing or pulling.
I'll do the same thing as I did before to try and help out.
Yeah, it's like as you start looking at this other door, you do notice behind you the stone doors that you came through have begun to slowly close, and they've just jammed open about person size the bars have held it.
Thank God for
Perfectly
your
placed.
paranoia.
The bars don't bow up on each other at all. It's all quite well done on this case. Yeah. So, are you going for the door?
Mm-hmm.
Help with my metal.
Yeah.
One success.
Success.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Yeah, you begin slowly pushing on the door. This one seems a little bit stronger. It's like almost like someone. It feels like there's something pushing back on the other side.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep going.
Still making progress. Yeah.
I'm still going to keep jamming. Going to keep jamming metal.
2 successes.
Okay.
2 successes.
That combo's probably done you. Yeah, just as you've opened it up. This is all going to happen very, very quickly because Tax, you want to put the bars down as soon as Aurora pushes the door. So we'll have perceived tests from Catalina and Koda.
Mm-hmm.
I can help you push things.
I never realised you were so
don't see anything.
athletic.
Excellent.
You really hide it.
Nothing.
Okay.
The baggy clothes.
Okay. So, just after a moment, again, the doors just suddenly give way and Tax, you place things down, and then you realise that you're actually bathed in green light from within this new room. This room is smaller than the one you came into. It contains a stairway leading up to a large pedestal, which is slightly larger than the sarcophagus sat on top of it. And the sarcophagus, the lid of which is open to one side. And floating above the sarcophagus itself. That's a floating bones. Now, it seems odd. You think like you're not. You might not have been sure who those bones belong to. However, there is around the bones. There is this like semi-translucent spectre in green flame of a elder glyph weaver, mage's robes in an Aruvian style that is older, but Catalina would be familiar with. He's even got little spectral glasses on his hair. He's sort of like waving his hands in the air. He has a spectral wand in one hand, and right at the center, you see there's something glowing and burning a brighter green. The figure kind of the bone. You see the skull turn before, and then the spectral kind of flame that forms the head kind of turns slightly after it. So you get a moment where the skull pokes out from the spectral image, and then it moves across as this spectre looks down in your direction. I would like someone to roll a d6, please. And this is just what's the initial? What is this thing's initial reaction to your? So quite important. No way to modify it. Straight dice roll.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you're
I don't want to do
coward.
it. Yeah. That's why I don't want to do it. That's why I don't want to do it.
Was that a one?
That was a 1, my friend.
Okay. So I would like you all to prepare for combat, and we're going to start with the antagonist phase. You open it up, you see this figure, it looks down, and you hear this spectral voice. It just sounds like a normal Aruvian elder gentleman's voice, but it echoes oddly, and it seems to echo from like the light and from the sconces behind you, and in your head rather than going through your ears. It just reaches your head directly. It says, "You shouldn't be here," and the wand gets pointed out in your direction. And I am going to roll some dice, and we're going to see what happens.
Is he going to cast a spell?
It does look like, glyphs begun forming
I
up.
use my reaction, and Tax pulls out his gun, and you see like this orb of blue appear and shoot off towards where he's starting to form his glyphs, and just trying to disrupt it as I'm going to use cutting the threads.
Make your roll. Make your roll to cut the threads.
Cutting the threads. When foe begins casting a spell, test to tune, reduce target successes by result. So
I rolled so well.
that is 2 successes on my end.
So you knock 2 successes off of his 5.
That's better than him getting a full 5. I'll take it.
Yeah. So you recognise these glyphs as this is a blast of
that's my guy.
pain,
Nice spell.
energy,
Ouch. This is gonna hurt.
which I believe is a cast. Once I find it, I'm in the wrong page. That's nice.
If he got 3, he cast
I'll
it.
flip up to the got 3 is straight cast at that point.
Yeah.
No modification. So he stops it being modified, which is useful. I think Aurora will be the target though, as Aurora is front and center. It's only a 2 damage blast that comes your way. So what would you like to do to avoid that?
I'm going to use my.
Can be dodged or blocked.
I'm going to try
shield.
and block it. Yeah, with my shield.
Have you got your shield out?
It's on my
Hate to tell you
back.
that.
Can I
Hate to tell you
turn
this.
and like
You can. I will let you use your reaction to do that.
like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Just
I will let you, if you want to spend your reaction,
yes.
it means you can't use your action for anything else until the
That's fine.
next round. Okay.
2 successes.
Yeah. So you turn just in time. Perhaps Tax's very quick reactions. You saw it form up. You've seen Tax do a similar blast in your direction before, and so you turtle around and it bounces off. You get staggered slightly by the power of the blast, and you almost hear a whisper as the blast hits your shield. As something whispers out into your head,
Does it?
asking for help. Multiple whispers of different voices asking for help.
Oh. Okay.
And that is all you can do at this stage. So, it is the hero phase. What do you all want to do?
Remember, at the beginning of the hero phase, the new champion way of getting momentum comes in.
You gain a momentum at the start of as a champion, Aurora.
Sure
You
does.
gain an extra 1 momentum at the start of each hero phase to fuel your combat.
So
Right.
there is something bright green floating in the middle. right? I want to try and get a good look at this thing to see if it's something that we've seen before with these kind of entities.
I mean, it's going to be quite difficult at this stage because of all of the light around the area. But yeah, give me a perceive test.
Sure. That's one success.
One success. You can't really tell at this stage. Something is there and it is pulsing. It seems like a flickery flame around a smaller mass at the center.
Okay. Is that my
That'd be your
action?
minor. That'd be your minor.
Okay. Good, Koda.
I mean, probably with a well, at least it's already possessing something that's weaken it so we can get it out. Koda was gonna. It's a pedestal in the middle, but if he dives to the side of the stairs, could he break line of sight?
I mean, momentarily, yes. This thing is floating above the sarcophagus, so it might not have any problems finding you.
Okay, well, ignore that then. I will mark the target.
Yep.
And then dive into the side so we're not all bunched up for a blast.
Do you want to make a hide test as part of the?
No, I can't do both.
Yeah.
Target,
not there yet.
I'm not there yet. I'm working on it.
That's it. Okay. Yep. So you mark them and tip to one side.
Yeah.
I think Ptaxx is gonna get his flint out and just put it against the Aurora's weapon as it starts to spark, and he's gonna try with his other hand do the glyphs to empower weapon.
Yeah. You do that, he's gonna cut your threads.
Yeah, this could go badly, everyone. Gonna cut my threads. That is 2 successes.
I rolled well again. 3 successes.
Okay.
Which means your spell roll becomes a -1.
Well,
At this point, can I stress myself?
Yes. I will allow it.
I will stress myself.
It's a wound you're taking, so hey.
Yeah. But I need to. Oh, that's 3 more successes, which puts me at a cast. Because it takes me to 2. It's difficulty 2.
Well done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive. So your empowered weapon goes off. What element are you
Fire.
imbuing?
It's the way the Ptaxx does it. It becomes flaming. So you get an additional dice, Aurora, and that dice succeeds on a 5 or a 6. Your damage is also fire now on your mace for this turn.
Okay. Aurora is going to use her heedless charge ability to move and attack. I can't be hindered with that movement.
Heedless charge costs 1 resource and 1 point of armor.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
As you are charging manically into combat.
Did my reaction reset at the beginning of this?
It will reset the next round. It starts the antagonist phase because the antagonist went first.
Okay, fine. I'll do that combo next time. So that heedless charge gives me an extra dice as well, which also succeeds on a 5 or 6, so I have 2 of them for this.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take a swing.
Okay, charge up. Take a swing.
Okay, hold on. Let me. There's so many dice. Okay, I need to.
You'd want another dice.
No, I haven't even rolled those ones yet. Okay, then those. And I'm reliable, so I reroll. Okay. 2 successes. That's like not a lot.
Plus
the amount
2,
of.
Including the 2 special dice.
Yeah, neither of them rolled a 5 or a 6, so.
How'd you roll 20 odd dice and get 2 successes?
That was 17 dice. Re-rolling ones, and with 2 that succeeded on a 5.
As you charge, Torin floats ever so slightly higher up, and you just catch his toes. And like a toe bone like breaks off, just like ding, 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 goes off into the distance. Yeah, and he kind of looks down at you and goes, "That is uncouth."
Fuck
You
you.
got called a goof.
That is more uncouth.
Float back down
How
here right
uncouth.
now.
What an uncouth woman you are. I will have to teach you a lesson like I did my most unruly students. Catalina.
So I think I'm going to panic a little bit at seeing
That's
him.
my job.
As I kind of get my fiddle out, I will play a screeching note.
Nice.
Which is like a terrified but purposeful screeching note.
Excellent.
So that. So I'm going to roll and let's see. So, wow. Okay, 1. I have mastery, so that explodes.
Stand.
Just 1 success.
It stands to resist. I'm afraid the note is not powerful enough to annoy him enough. I think you look down and you do see, like, on this spectral face, like annoyance looking down at Aurora. It's just like, I'm a mage. Why have you hit me? I don't like this. Anything else you want to do, Catalina?
Then I like to say I'm not quite in the room. I'm sort of out, like hide. I just want to hide, essentially.
You can dodge to one side so you're completely out of view.
Yes.
That's fine. Okay. So we go back round to the antagonist phase. At the start of the antagonist phase, 1 threat is always added to the board. I think he's going to look down at Aurora and says, and just looks at you. He's like, I think you should put that down. Just like raises the wand in your direction and goes again to cast a spell at you.
Cutting the threads.
Okay.
So this is how this fight's going to go. We're just going to screw each other's... Yeah. We're just going to screw each other's spellcasting up this whole fight.
Yeah. I rolled poorly this time, though.
I think... I didn't want to do this because I wanted to level my mind up, but I feel like it's really useful. I'm going to put some more points in tune. 2 more potential in a tune. Gives me 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, that gives him. I rolled really badly, so his spellcasting comes to -1 now. So I'm gonna let you roll a d6 for me. -1 from it.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're rolling on the spell mishap table.
This can be bad for us as well, but
Yeah.
So we're learning today that cutting threads can be really bad.
Oh my god.
You got 1.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't get really bad until you start hitting minuses.
Okay.
So that is a total of 0.
Yeah.
So this is a spell cascade. And the spell is cast targeting you if it is bane or damaging effect. So it basically casts a spell on himself as you create
There
a
you go.
feedback loop.
I shoot a magical bolt which knocks his wand to like face himself as he shoots it out.
It's just like the glyphs. You just see the glyphs invert, and then they explode near him. They cause him to float backwards slightly, going as this floats backwards and takes him off balance for a moment. He's floating like slightly away, more back towards the back wall. As he does that, can you all give me perceive tests, please?
Nothing.
1 success.
I'm going to spend a momentum to re-roll that 1. Oh dear. 1 success.
Success. Just anything else? Just two.
Nothing
Aurora?
from me.
Nothing.
Nothing. It's fine. Koda and Ptaxx, you see as he backs off, he lights up the back wall, and you can see embedded in that back wall is a very ornate set of 9-foot tall golden armor encrusted with gems. Weird.
That's his.
But it's there.
Okay. Yep. This is going to go badly. He's going to get in the suit of armor.
I will tell you that there is an escalation involving that armor.
Yeah, yeah, I can.
It happens if threat reaches 8.
Mm-hmm.
But I have other things to spend threat on. I have a massive list of things to spend threat on, in fact. So that may or may not happen. And that was his turn. It's back round to you.
I think Tax recognizes instantly that seeing all those gems and knowing how he's interacted with the gems before and knowing that he can just activate them all, he just like, don't let him get near that armor. As he just kind of rushes into the room a bit. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but just to point out.
I've got this. And
Oh, never. It sounds like confident. Ooh.
I will start playing a very confident tune of distraction to get him towards me while slowly backing out of the room.
Okay. Go for your fiddle roll. Roll to fiddle.
As you confidently leave the room.
And that one gets a reroll. I'm gonna
Buy me time to look up distract.
burn some momentum, I think. Oof, just 2 successes.
2 successes is enough. There's no resistance. You were just distracting them. So when they move, you cause them to move towards you instead. Next time they move. Okay, and you're backing up, back around the corner, I assume.
Yeah.
Playing your fiddle. Okay.
But out of the room.
Yep. Yep. Out of the room.
Okay,
I
cool.
think like behind the wall. So you've got that it's
Yeah.
not got any immediate line of
Yeah,
sight.
exactly that, yeah.
Yeah, can you make a perceive test for me as well, Catalina, as you go back into the other room?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna spend momentum to reroll that one.
Spend the resources, yeah.
And nothing.
Okay.
I'm not very perceptive today.
That's fine. On we go. Who's next?
I will. He's moved away from me now, hasn't he? Again.
He's floating away. He's still like swing height.
Okay.
He's just floating backwards slightly.
Well, I'm going to do another heedless charge.
Yep. So spend another point of armor.
Another point of armor, but because I have a reaction, I'm also going to use reflexive smash, which also costs a momentum. So when my armor is damaged, I can make an attack.
So you're making 2 attacks.
So I'm making 2
one
attacks.
of which is boosted. One of which is boosted.
One of which is boosted, and I didn't read the whole thing last time. It's actually boosted by the amount of armor I have left. So I should have had an extra 2 dice for the last one.
Oh,
So.
now. What was it for last time?
One of those was a 5.
I'll take another vigor off.
Nice. Okay, so
Would you like to be honest here?
I'm going to
We're
roll
learning.
the extra
Still a tie, mate.
first.
A good time.
Okay, so that's a success, and then
Dice.
So much fun when you roll that many dice. So much fun.
I
And
want
then
more.
I'm reliable,
Yeah.
so I reroll those.
Especially when you can re-roll them or master them. And
Yeah, Master seems great with that many rolls.
5 successes
Ooh.
on the first attack.
I mean, he's done. That's quite nice. But you're starting to like push him away. He's having to float round. You see, like the flames around him are starting to fade a bit as you're attacking him. He's
And
having to
then-
use resources so you don't smash his bones.
And then my second attack gains extra dice equal to the amount of damaged armor I have, which is also 2. This does not succeed on a 5.
This is heedless charge, reflexive smash combo.
Okay, but they were both 1s, so I can re-roll those. Okay, neither of those are a success. Just a normal roll then. 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of 1s, but I can re-roll
The normal roll of
them.
like 16 dice.
Oh, hell yeah. That's another 6 successes.
Yikes.
Fire.
Okay. So you smash in, and as you do so, you actually you go to hit like the central mass of the skeleton as he zigs when he should have zagged, and you go to catch him full on, and you feel this vibration of shock as you go to hit. You would have crushed the rib cage, but there is this magical there is a magical force of armor protecting him, and you crunch into that. There's a burst of flame that comes out, and you see his whole like spectral visage shrinks a little bit, becomes weaker as you've damaged his magical armor.
Nice.
Who's next?
Let's go to casting a spell. I think Ptaxx is going to run to the back of the room near where he is.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah.
And just look around to see what is. I can see this armor. If there's anything else, knowing that there were footsteps around this place and area as
You
well.
can make perceive or investigate. Your choice. This is if you want to do this as part of the minor, you're going to have to manage a maneuver test first because you've done your move.
Yeah.
To continue on doing things as a minor action. So that will be a dodge test unit of difficulty 1.
Yeah, that's a success of 2.
So you
I get
up there with enough time. You scrabble up there and zip up there with enough time to be able to do the check as well as part of the minor action.
Cool. And then I can do an investigate. Investigate perceive the same for me, but I'll do investigate. 1 success.
Success. So this doesn't look like it's like built into the wall. It does look like it can come out.
Okay.
It looks like they've carved out settings for it and then put the armor into the settings. I would say you do see the plaque. You do see the plaque at the foot of this, where in the part of the legs, between the legs, there is like a plaque at the bottom of the wall, and it says somewhere in here. Oh, it's on the stat block. Right. Good. Seconds. It's here somewhere. Yep, great. Good notes. This is, it just says Altruvian, loyal glyph knight of House Blix.
Okay. Then seeing that, Ptaxx is going to just turn around and go, this isn't Blitz, whatever his name is, and I'll just shoot in like point blank into his ribcage.
Yeah.
So that's 9 die. So that's 3 successes. I'm going to, because I've wanted to do this for a while, but I don't use my gun as much as I used to. I'm going to use 2 skill potential to gain mastery in my hand cannon.
There you go. Yeah.
So I've now got mastery in my hand cannon tradition. I roll additional dice when I roll 6s. So I roll 3 successes. So
your first specialization in the hand cannon.
I don't. Yeah. Which gives me another 1.
There's a whole list of things you can do with your
potential.
More than just using your talents.
Okay, that's 5 successes. I got 3 6s. I re-rolled 3 dice, got a 6. Re-rolled another dice, got a 6. Re-rolled that, got a 3.
Okay, 5, yeah. That's a good blast. You blast central mass.
I fire my gun. Blast is a spell. I'm specifically not blasting.
You shoot him in the central mass, which is a good. You got a good placement, good shot placement there, and that forces him backwards. You see that the flame fades slightly as it looks down at you, looking rather annoyed.
You can't counter that.
Whilst he's distracted with Aurora swinging and Ptaxx blasting him below, shooting him below, I will use my reaction to spend 2 momentum to ready to strike, run up the stairs and go for a strike against my marked target where 5s are successes and I'm re-rolling all fails. Oh, that's good. That's a good start. That's a real good start. 6 successes.
6 successes. I'm not even going to roll.
Well.
You blast away. Yeah, you like splash or you hit central mass. You cause his whole spectral form again to shrink in size as you're eroding away his magical armor. That's protecting frames.
Just a quick question, and I'm pretty sure I've got this right. Ready strike only affects the very next test, not my subsequent offhand attack.
I mean,
For the duration of the test is the verbiage in the world.
yeah, it is. Yeah, so you declare the attack and then you react to make it a ready to strike. Yeah, so it's just the one test.
And then I'll go for a quick offhand on my way past. But he's still a marked target. But 5s don't succeed. Only 2 on the offhand.
Only 2. That's enough to erode his armor. You've seriously worn away the resources. It's looking quite good at this stage. Has everyone been now?
We have.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to do is immediately start the antagonist phase. Threat generates, but what we're going to do is we're going to 0 that. Catalina.
No. Sorry.
No.
I'm just out here playing a lovely tune. Wait, stop it.
You perfectly distracted us for all 3 of us to get some good old hits on him.
I mean, you can't be more lucky. You step backwards, and as you step backwards, something dropped straight in front of you, screeching. And a head crack. You hear a crack of bone as this head of this figure just tilts up and looks, and you see burning green eyes. What was once probably a pretty young maid wearing House Blick's mage uniform. Her hands are now like claws. Her nails have grown blackened and almost melded in with the fingertips, and they're now like these long claws that are scratching into the stone. And her teeth, as she looks at you and screeches, are now just like blackened points. You can just see this more, and it looks you just completely missed you with this strike that you wouldn't have been able to defend against because it had been climbing on the ceiling for the last couple of rounds, and you'd all missed it. But hey, you found Felicity, so that's something. Then Torren Blix has no choice but to. You see this, and as you see this, Torren Blix floats into this room, as he has been fully distracted by you. He moves to you, turns around, looks at you, and go, "That's right, Felicity. Take care of the music. I like a bit of music, but not while I'm busy with business." And then turns back towards the person that's irked him most, which is a goddamn draw between all 3 of you. So I think if you could all roll a d6 for me, please. He's going to try and cast a spell again because he is Weaver.
I got a 6.
6.
Going for Aurora again, then.
But I'm going to connecting threads.
Yeah.
Because he's not allowed to cast spells.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, I got 1. No, you know what? I've got a lot of momentum running at the moment, so I'm going to spend some momentum to reroll some. That's 2.
Okay. That makes me a total of 4.
I tried.
I rolled real good.
Yeah.
Real good. As I find this going to be nasty. He points in your direction and go, "That's just an uncouth weapon, young lady. You need to learn to use a gentleman's weapon."
Ptaxx shoots his gun, and an arcane web comes out of the gun.
Yeah,
It tries to capture the blast.
Off slightly. Went more like that. Very good, young student. We'll test your powers some more.
I am not interested in your gentleman's weapon. Thank you very much.
You say as you get.
Right. So that's 4 successes. I have no threat spells, which is a shame because 5 would have been way more fun. Oh no, that's pretty fun actually. Can you make an endure test, please, Aurora?
Oh, we've got some fun stuff, but better than me.
1 success.
Okay, so your mace sets on fire in your hands.
Great, that's what I did.
Fire rips up your hands. 4 damage comes your way. And the object, and it's still on fire. It continues to burn.
I do get full momentum from that, though, so...
Yeah. You should drop that and try to use a better kind of offense. Let us test further. That is his turn. Back to the hero phase.
You gain another momentum.
Don't forget your extra momentum, Aurora. Swimming in momentum now.
Oh, yeah.
I can't cast spells against this guy because he's better at casting. No, he's better at casting spells than I am. Can't risk a spell mishap right now. So I'm just going to shoot him with my gun.
Mm-hmm.
Which is better than casting spells in some ways because it is 9 dice. Roll 2 more. That's 2 successes.
2 successes. He tries to float out of the way, mostly succeeds, but has to move slightly awkwardly. It's looking pretty weak now, gotta say.
Yeah. I'm gonna dive in there. And I will ready a strike on the way in, spending vigor to do so. And yeah, go for the ready strike. And we are off to a good start. We are off to the races. Just 5 successes on the first attack.
Just only 5.
Only 5.
Only 5. So as you strike in, you hit, like, you just nick across the central mass, and you think you feel a slight jerk as you actually like nick whatever that object is that's burning in the center of it. And as soon as you do that, the spectral image of Torin Blix that's overlaying his bones just collapses. You've still got a pair of floating bones, but you can see this flaming, it's like a black silhouette is all you can really see though, but it is burning with green flame in the center of the rib cage, and the eyes are glowing green. But that's all that's what you get.
So with my offhand, could I go for the green glowy thing?
Yeah. If you want to strike it. There is a difficulty to striking that central mass. The difficulty goes down the more wounds you would cause to Torin Blix. So far, you've only taken out his armor.
Okay, I understand. Okay, keep going for Torin Blix then, as a trying to wear him down.
The more damage you do, the easier it will be.
This is not ready to strike, so 3 successes on the offhand.
3 successes. Pretty good. You carve away some of the ribs to start. Like you literally just smash out a couple of his ribs, which is going to make it a lot easier to get to the central flaming object.
Yeah, kind of move aside, Aurora. I've opened the hole.
Am I?
No, that wasn't needed.
Am I taking any damage from the weapon I have that's on fire?
Yeah, if you want to continue to hold it, you will take D6 damage at the start of your turn.
Ooh.
Or you can drop it. You can just let go.
It's just a bit of fire. I can take it. I'm going to keep using it.
Can you make an endure test then, please?
I'm going to use 1 momentum to reroll that. 1 success.
Success. Okay, that's another 4 points of damage.
We really don't need it this week already.
Okay, well that goes through to my armor instead because I have 3 figure, and as a reaction,
you have armored gauntlets, you feel like you feel your gauntlets are getting really hot. Really hot.
But as a reaction, I get to make an attack. So I'll spend a momentum on reflexive smash.
Sure.
I get extra dice equal to my damaged armor, which is now 3. So 1 success from that armor. Let's put that over there. Oh my god.
It's so many dice to be rolled. She pulls a muscle every time.
Okay, so that is 4 successes.
Nice. Yeah, you smash away more of the bones. You see, like he's starting to shed bones now. He's getting less and less protection over the central mass.
Okay, and then I'll use my action to attack.
Yeah.
Oh god, my hands aren't big enough for all these dice.
So Catalina's going to come in with a killing blow.
Alia's got her own problems.
Oh yeah, true. You got. I forgot about that.
Creepy maid.
1 success.
I tell you what. Oh, all that dice. One success.
No, I'm going to spend all 4 of my momentum and turn those 2 5s into 6s. 3 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You smash it like this. This is like you hear him just going uncouth, as these like you smash a leg, you smash the thigh and the thigh bone goes flying off into the corner. The foot goes flying into the air and smashes against the wall into all the toes flying everywhere. It's just like this one leg dangling, like hip, like cracked hip, half ribs missing, slightly off to one side now with these bones and just like the hands waving about. Who's next?
Just me.
Just Catalina.
I will screeching note Felicity.
Yeah.
She's terrifying. Reroll that one. Right. There's so many dice. Okay. I've got mastery and reliable, so it's confusing.
Nice.
Reroll that one.
Ones.
And that one. Okay. 2 successes for all that dice.
2 successes. It's withstand. Yeah, as you do that, this holds clawed fingers to its hand. She backs off slightly, looks at you, bares her like blackened, pointed teeth. That seems like it almost grow as she's looking at you and screeching in your direction. Even though
I'll be like, some help over here.
You hear this distracting note, and those of you that are facing near that direction to look, which is you're probably like surrounding and moving quite a lot now. You just see this like black silhouette of a figure just like skitter on all 4s back across the doorway, and then look up at where you think Catalina is and hiss in her direction. Have you all been?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In which case, we'll pick that up with you see that happen, and then you just see this figure just fully leap at Catalina. Like from your perspective, you just see this creature go just from like a sideways kind of thing, as she fully leaps at Catalina, with 2 sets of sharpened claw hands. The first set missing completely. Absolutely pathetic roll, Felicity. Do better.
No, I don't.
Oh, well, the pep talk works. 4 successes with the second claw.
How rude.
Can I dodge it? Try and dodge it at all?
Roll a dodge to negate some of that. No problem.
I do like how Sam has been the target of so little attacks that she hasn't figured out for all our sessions how to dodge an attack yet. No.
I just did it! Well, I didn't because I didn't roll very well. So yeah,
Okay.
no.
What'd you get? Nothing?
Actually, let me try. Yeah, I'm going to spend some momentum.
Sure.
Remind me, it's 2 resources to increase it to 1, isn't
2
it?
resources to add 1 to 1 dice. 1
Cool, so
resource
that's
to reroll.
2 successes.
Success. Okay, it's just 2 points of damage come your way then. As you manage to avoid most of the claws. And it's kind of sweeping around you. It looks like she's trying to latch onto you with her claws, and so she could just bite in. So she's very handsy. Very handsy. What I didn't do was add fray at the start of the round, so I will do that now. And then the remains of Torren Blix. Looking quite weak. Bones missing, hands are still there. You're all irking this being consistently, but I think Aurora's been the target already and is currently burning. So can Ptaxx and Koda please roll a dice and we'll see who gets lowest.
1.
3.
Ptaxx points in your direction, and you just hear in your mind, I need a little bit of your vitality. And a hand comes in your direction. You start seeing glyphs forming up as they begin casting.
I'll use kiting the thread.
Yeah.
Tax goes, no! 2 successes.
2 successes.
Doing quite well at telling him to stop.
Got that. So again, that was 5. So it goes down to 3 successes. I don't know how much that needs to cast. 3 successes makes it. So
Great.
a blast of like a black and green energy hits you. And you can attempt to dodge this as it comes your way.
That's 1 success. So again, Tax just like fires his gun. This net of glyphs come out as the blast comes at him, and it just breaks,
And
reducing some of it.
5 points of damage.
Tax
And
is
you
looking
see,
around.
as he does that, you feel something leached from you and pass to him. Ah, that's better. And you see a few bones fly back into place around him.
Tax is looking rough from that.
That is the antagonist phase. Back to the hero phase.
Aurora is going to run out of the room to Catalina.
Okay. Yep. You can do that. It's basically a straight line, so there's no maneuvers required. And you can see this thing is trying to claw. There's basically a weird warped maid. You see the maid in the light now, just kind of as she's like clawing at Catalina, it's kind of like the head almost snaps back around to look at you, and it hisses, green flame burning in its eyes.
Can I try and like grapple her and drag her away from Catalina?
We'll do a contested brawl.
I'm going to take a stress wound. Reroll those. Oh my god. Okay, nothing, but no failures. No, so.
Did you get? Oh no, don't worry.
In fact, try and latches on further and like moves around Catalina, and you almost like hit Catalina. Oh, are you still holding your mace?
Yes.
I can endure test, please. Keep rolling really high for this.
Yeah.
Aurora should have dropped the mace.
Yeah, I think you should have dropped the mace.
No, I have a
Definitely think Aurora should have dropped the mace.
I'm going to take another stress wound.
I will de-stress you later.
It's alive.
1 success.
5 points of damage.
Okay, that goes through onto my armor, and I can make a reflexive smash
Yeah.
with my momentum and take another swing at this creepy lady. And I get additional dice for my damaged armor, which is all of it, so that's 4. But that's useless. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Aurora's French.
That is 7 successes. Get fucked.
That's good.
Okay, I'll tell you this. If I don't roll at least 1 success, you have dealt with Felicity. I rolled 1 success.
Ah.
Wait,
Damn it.
can I use a reaction? We haven't done this one before. And do a flat note, which turns 1 success into a 1. Sorry. Yeah, if I do an aura, if I use my ability
Hell yeah.
to acapella it, does that work?
You haven't gone yet, have you? So yeah, you can at that point use your ability and your reaction to do a flat note. So you need to test your a rate.
Okay, that is the same, isn't it? Okay, so I reroll those.
They get a withstand against it, but it's modified by the number of successes you make.
That is 1 success.
It's only a difficulty 1 to resist your flat
Oh.
note.
Wait,
In
sorry.
case you want to do any modifiers.
No,
the
sorry,
higher, the
I
more
forgot to...
successes.
No, just 1 success.
The more, yeah. Don't know if you want to use any resources to modify that. The more successes you get, the harder it's going to be for her to resist.
I could take a stress.
That's up to you.
I haven't taken one
Wounds
yet.
are limited, and you don't know what else is out here.
I'm gonna take stress. I'm feeling stressed. Fuck, I shouldn't have taken a stress.
Okay, well.
I thought we'd learnt this.
Oh
lesson.
my gosh, no, nothing. That was worse.
But still
I'm too
has 1 success.
stressed.
Yeah. Yeah. She. The flat note doesn't seem to go off as she's more. She moves just in time, but she is off of you now. She's
Just take a big
down on
hit.
the floor. Completely avoids it. The heavy smashes on that, and she just kind of cowers a little bit. And you've got her like in a state where it's going to be very easy for you to for someone to finish her off.
Okay. At this point, I drop my mace.
Okay. And you haven't actually used your action yet, have you, Aurora? Because you came in, your armor burnt, your reflexive smashed, you've used your move and your
I
reaction.
assume my
You haven't
action
used
was
your
trying to
action yet.
grapple her. No?
Oh, that's right. It was, yes, indeed. Yes. So Catalina's done her action reaction. Koda and Ptaxx, which is going to be.
Almost as a reminder, Aurora, it's been a while since that bra ball, but you still do have that little one-hand mace. That I will spend a couple of vigor to ready a strike.
Yeah.
And I will go after the bones of Mr. Blix again.
Sure. Yep. He's got a little bit more vitality than he had before, but
I'll try
hit me
and
hard.
try and change some of that on the first one. Ooh. 6 successes.
Ooh.
the entirety of his vitality just took from Ptaxx gone. He has to wrench himself out and move around you to try and get away, as he's just like floating ever so slightly off the air and zipping around you.
As he does so, offhand strike.
Yeah.
Little offhand. That's shocking. Shocking. 1 success on the offhand.
Oh, okay. He might evade this. He has. Just got out of the way. Completely got out of the way. Just floats up out of the way. The ribs are almost totally revealed. It's going to be fairly easy to grab or attack that.
Ptaxx is going to see that thing, central matter thing glowing, that he knows he needs to get rid of, and he's just going to raise his gun and just straight at it from a distance.
Only a difficulty 2 shot, so it should be good.
That's 2, but let's see what else. 3. Explosions are great, guys. I haven't been playing with explosions. That's 3 successes.
3 successes. Yeah, I could not even fret that down to make that go away. So you shoot the mass, it hits perfectly at the center, and you just hear, "Oh, I'm cool," and the bones just fall away, and you see this flaming, multifaceted orb, like palm side orb, just drop down onto the floor in front of Koda and goes ding, 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 ding. And it's just like bouncing around a bit. It's still flaming. It's still there. That's everyone, isn't it?
Ptaxx is going to get on the floor and just sit for a moment. It's very hurt.
So we are still in combat because Felicity is still there. So we put 2 threat on. And just check that. Okay, interesting. Felicity is going to leap at Catalina still, I think. That is... We'll make it 1 success still. It's 1 success.
Fine. Let me try and dodge it. Oh, 1 success.
Yeah, so first claw you just get out of the way of. She tries to leap at you again with a second claw for 2 successes.
Can I try and dodge that one as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
1 success.
Yeah, so it just catches you slightly. It's 1 point of damage, nothing major. The fire's still burning in her eyes, and the rest of you can hear this screeching sound coming from the other room.
Just a quick one. Ptaxx,
Yes.
quickly, we need the possession jar. We need to put it in time before it possesses something else.
Okay.
You had the
Start.
jar from last time.
Of foreboding hit you.
No.
It's like the shadows lengthen around the burning shape, multifaceted, non-symmetrical shape. Nothing seems to happen immediately. You just feel that something's not right here. And still in combat, back to the hero face.
Aurora's going to take a swing with her little mace. She hooks it off her
Nice.
belt.
Can I try and encourage you first before you do that?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, thank you. So, okay, reroll those. And that one. And nothing, I don't encourage you.
I appreciate you trying.
I try.
Axe starts getting a migraine from hearing the music.
Should
One success.
One success.
Yeah.
I still need to get at least one success. 2 successes. Like you go for the headshot and she just ducks her head and it's smashed into the wall next to her. It looks back up at you, hisses in your direction.
I hiss back.
You can still hear a commotion, Koda, Ptaxx, in the other room.
I'll run down and get up, run down to Koda, who asked for the bottle that we had the last one in. I'll pass it off to him.
Yeah.
And then, hearing the hissing in the other room, I'll run into the other room.
We need some maneuvers from you because you're doing multiple things. You're moving to Koda, you're handing something off. So that's we'll do a dodge test to do the handoff. And then you need another one to be able to continue moving.
Okay, I got one for the handoff.
Yeah. The second one, being able to run to be in a position where you can see what's going on here. It's difficulty 2 now. The more you do, the harder it gets.
Okay, there's one, but I've got a good bunch of momentum. So I'm going to spend 2 momentum to re-roll 2 dice. And there's the second 6.
Yep.
And because I've got 2 successes, I go up on momentum.
Yep. So you pull out into the other room, and just in time to see this thing looks at you, burning eyes, weird teeth, claws.
Brings out his gun, and it glows with the arcane, and Ptaxx goes, I think this is more uncouth. And then fires an arcane blast. Now he's not getting countered. And I get the 8 dice. I've got. What did I put in this? That is. I've successfully cast the spell. I got 2, and it's reduced by 1. So it's a 3 difficulty, but with my Glyphweaver passive. Rest activity is 2, so I got the spell off. Base cast.
There we go.
5 damage.
5 damage. So you shoot this arcane blast into its central mass. She looks confused for a moment, stands, goes to jump, and explodes. Alright, you just see this little green flame wisp off.
Oh, I hate everything about this.
Well, you were right. It was ghosts. Kind of.
Open the jar and use a knife to flick the gem inside it.
Not a problem. Not a problem at all. We are out of combat now.
Ptaxx again just falls onto the floor, and he will cast armor on himself. Well, she should have done before, but...
That was not fun.
No, it wasn't fun at all. That's 2 successes, so I get 2 points of armor.
Aurora, are you okay? I brush over to Aurora.
Aurora looks like a crushed tin can. Her armor is fucked. And she is starting to go grey from the stress. But otherwise, she's fine.
That wasn't even him. That was one of his spell knights or something.
No, that was. If I had a bit for every time we had to exercise a ghost possessing the corpse of someone who's already died, I'd have 2 bits. But it's weird that it's happened twice.
I think it's going to happen a few more times, to be honest, because this isn't who we're here to sort out.
No, that was. I think
No,
you missed.
have I mistaken something here?
I think you've mistaken a description from earlier, Tax. Yes.
It was in the middle of combat. Let me go check that side again.
Yeah.
Check the sarcophagus.
Are you all moving into the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, the taxes.
They just yeah, Catalina, what are you doing at this stage, Aurora? Catalina, you're outside the main chamber at the moment.
I am going to give Aurora one of my healing potions, my only healing potion.
No, that's fine. You keep it. I'm okay. Honestly, I'm fine.
Aurora, I mean, look at you. You're great.
I think it suits me. I've got a healing potion of my own, but thank you.
Drink it.
Okay, I drink the potion. She's ordered me, so I have to. What do I roll for healing potion?
D6.
2.
2 more than
Do
you
you
had
want another
before.
one?
No, that's honestly, I'm full.
No, you're not. Such a liar.
I'm stuffed. Honestly, that was.
Yeah.
Fine.
So,
Tax limps
should we-
away.
Should we go in with them just to make sure they're not getting into trouble? More trouble?
Do you want? I'll go where you go.
Okay. Let's go and have a look.
so the room in here is now pitch black. You've got a little bit of ambient light from, well, not even the previous room. No, so it will be. You've been the minute you put that in, you've got. If you still have the jar out, then the flame in the jar will light the room with an eerie, odd, flickering shadow, and you're sure the shadows are moving and writhing in amongst.
I'll pick up the bones as well. You need the bones.
Okay. Yep. If you want to make investigations to see what's going on here, you're all welcome to. Catalina, you can give me a remember test instead.
Oh god, I've missed something, haven't I? Okay.
1 success.
Nothing.
2 successes.
Mhm.
And I'm going to
I
be
don't
specifically
remember.
looking at the sarcophagus that's been opened.
Yeah. So, Koda, what are you looking for in particular, if anything?
If anything, I am looking for signs of who came in here to interfere with this tomb. Who placed this gem in here?
Lot of debris has been
In our fight?
moved around in the fight. Roll me a d6, Koda,
Sure.
and then I'll come back to, because I think you and Aurora are working in tandem at this point.
Yeah.
3. Okay. So you find like the tomb is Professor Torin Blix, Master of Blix Hall, builder of Starfall, and it's got a load of titles and things, and that is the plaque on this tomb in particular. You're looking at the lid, and you can see around the edges there are like claw markings, but not like scratched from the inside. It's like someone has put clawed hands on and wrenched free this sarcophagus, and it is like cracked where it's smashed against the stone. So someone has like very awkwardly grabbed and pulled it off, and you can see they must have like caught their robes or something, because you see just like a bit of purple material that's stuck under the tomb, under the stone.
Okay.
Tax is fucking friends, honestly.
Tax is
Gwen,
watched the side that he found earlier and went, look, that's whose body this is.
Can I keep the purple swatch of cloth?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Assume
just
so.
keep hold of it.
Like, okay, sure. But my remember test, would it be useful to use my contacts in nobles at all?
Yes.
Or
Yes,
Yeah.
you can add your contact dice. That's fine.
Okay.
Aruvian based.
Honestly, everyone's roll's a bit minor finger today.
No, you just nothing here's gonna ring a bell for you, I'm afraid.
2s and 3s. Okay.
Okay, so this is the bones, and this is the item we need to get rid of the possession of. I need some time to prep, and I can do the ritual to sort it out.
Okay, then. Let's
And this is the first time I've done this, and I'm kind of just doing it off of memory and figuring things out. So anything
there-
that, yeah, I'm
Is
just
there any way
worried.
we can help?
I don't know if any of you know anything about arcane ruins or markings or how to set out a ritual.
Is it
or
likely
anything
to
along.
be a danger like this evening, or is it sort of inert?
I
for
would
now?
be worried that if we don't do it now, it will possess something else. Like, remember the last one we had, and
That's the
eventually
jar.
it eventually got Dritchard instead.
Sure, I was just maybe thinking we could rest. Tax could rest before.
Aurora, do you need to rest?
I'm fine. I'm just
I-
thinking.
Sure,
I
you
think
don't want
it-
a healing potion.
I know I rolled really well on ghost stuff last session. Can I try and do another remember test to see if I can know anything about how long these things take to reapparate once you like shut them down
Yeah.
and stuff?
You have had some ghost experiences before, so yeah, give me a remember.
Um,
You spent a bit of time chatting with the priest that taught you the exorcism spell. So
would this be more of a superior recollection?
it can be if you want to spend the resources.
Yeah, I'll do that because then I get more information maybe.
And you are a priest, so obviously you will have learned something about this in
Priest
your
knows
training.
very much about this kind of stuff. I rolled nothing. I'm gonna spend some resources. Okay, and just. Oh wait, no, it's a remember test. I rolled a 5, which means I can turn that into a 6. Whew. 1 success, so I get
One piece
one
of
piece of
information.
information.
Okay, so the haunting will be now. First of all, you can remember what you remembered in Blix Hall. That Torin Blix will have a connection to Blix Hall, regardless, and so even if you were to, you'd have to exercise the bones to fully exercise them.
Well, I got the bones.
If you leave it, there's a chance that these hauntings can continue. No matter where you take this, because he's still connected to Blix Hall. But if you take this out of Blix Hall, not only would Blix Hall still be haunted, but wherever you take this place, you take the haunting with you, because they are bound to both his bones, the object, and Blix Hall. So there's a chance if you rest without dealing with this, it could escalate in the night. You could have disturbed night sleeps because you're being haunted. There's a lot of things that could happen.
I've got just enough in me to do this as long as things go well. I've got the resources. I got some extra stuff from the cellar that would help, so I don't have to use my own supplies to do the ritual. But obviously, this is the first time I'm doing this, so I'll put my all into it. We'll just see how it goes. Okay.
Great.
Anything you
We
need,
can
you
help.
let us know.
Secure the area, make sure nothing.
Yes,
Just
making
touch
sure.
you.
I might think that maybe we move the iron blocks because it means that nothing will be able to walk through at this point. He's not around as much to lock them. That was my main concern. But maybe it would lock other things out. I don't know what you guys think. You just need to keep me safe for an hour at least. It might take 2, maybe 3.
I think maybe we shut the doors.
Okay. I'll get my metal blocks out of the doors and let them close.
Yeah. Where do you want to do this ritual? In Blix's mausoleum or elsewhere?
In
Probably.
Blitzes, so we can put him to rest in his sarcophagus.
Yeah. Put him to rest where he's meant to be put to rest.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So you begin the ritual.
Yes,
Wow.
I've got 3
So
momentum.
each one of these
which-
tests represents an hour of casting.
Mhm.
So if there's anything that the rest of you want to do whilst Tax is doing this, let us know. First hour. Is there anything you'll want to do? And then we'll end with a tax roll, and then we'll move to the next hour until we're complete, or we failed. See what happens.
I would like to use an armor patch to repair one of my armor slots.
No problem. Yep. Yep. Just patching up the gauntlets, which have probably like got holes in them now, where they've melted through completely.
Just for purposes of this, is there any ruling that would say that non-spellcasters couldn't help me in this?
They'd need to be familiar with the magics involved. There's not really anything that someone that's not, especially with that particular type, you could have someone that was familiar with arcane magics help you.
Or
but
divine if
they
that's
don't
the...
If they don't, or divine if it's within that area, but if they don't cast the magic, they can't help you with the spellcast.
Okay.
Is this counting as a new scene?
No.
Okay.
No. Well, effectively, yes, because we're out of combat, so we're back to the investigation / journey scene. So yes, it does.
Oh, it does.
You completely changed my answer. Yes, it does.
Okay, cool.
So, just so that for clarity, Felicity was the chambermaid we met upstairs, right?
Mm-mm. She's the one that went
Or
missing.
she's the one that went missing.
Yeah.
Right, I understand now. Yeah, okay.
Ed.
And she's dead, right?
Pretty dead.
So,
Yeah.
I'd say that I saw the green flame go somewhere, but I don't know where. But
Okay.
that
So
might
while
be
we're
an...
getting prepared, can I just check over Felicity to make sure she's
Okay.
either dead or just the possession has been knocked out of her?
I mean, you can make an investigate if you like.
Oh,
She did
yeah.
explode.
Did explode her.
You killed her. You did overkill her somewhat.
Yeah.
2 successes.
2 successes. So you find pieces of the poor girl.
She had it coming. She went for Catalina.
There is some. If you'd like
The
to.
dead her did, but not the live her.
Wait, there it is.
I think
Can
she's
you
pretty
roll?
far gone.
That's that one. That's that one.
Wasn't really
No.
her.
7d6, please, Koda.
7.
I thought you meant she had it
7.
coming the first time she died.
And give me the total. Of the success.
Why are we...
Total of the successes.
No, the total of all the dice added together.
Got ya. Can do.
Oh, he's looting.
In a while. 8, 10, 16, 17, 23.
You find 23 coins in a pouch, which may have been on her person.
Sweet.
But it's quite. You just find this random coin pouch with like the Blix Hall like monogram on it.
You're looting a mausoleum now.
No,
It's
I'm not going
fine,
into the
not
grave.
for the side, You know.
Yeah,
it's
I'm not
just
judging.
rolled
Not
up in the
judging at
corner.
all.
Whew, lovely.
Anyway, so Kathleen, is there anything you want to do?
Tax won't like it, but I'm going to play a gentle song of encouragement throughout.
Actually, you're the
time he's doing
perfect
it.
person to be helping me, actually.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
that,
what the troubadours can do.
Yeah.
let's see.
Instruments useful.
I can't count my dice. I've got to get better dice. Okay, just one explodes. That's 1 success.
Success.
What's that
That's
mean?
just that you add 1 to the dice result.
You may add
You get to use that one time.
to the dice result of the yes. So 1 to 1 dice.
Okay.
So the first hour.
All right.
It's not that encouraging. It's a little bit.
I can't think of a reason why Scholar would be helpful here.
No, it's
Or
not
Ruin
not a talent test.
Yeah, I know.
Not a talent test.
Yeah.
Contacts and crafts only get added onto talent tests, not spellcrafting or weapons. Otherwise,
I need 3 total successes, and every time I don't get the full total 3, it's another hour for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so whew, there is 0 successes, but I have 3 5s, and I can turn a 5 thanks to Catalina into a 6.
Yeah. 1 success on the board.
1 success.
First hour. Is there anything you'd all like to do as we move on to the second hour?
I will keep going with my song of encouragement.
Do I need to spend another 3 resources to do the second hour?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do.
Uh,
I mean, I'd love to just
Phantom
continue
momentum.
to investigate the rooms to
Yeah.
make sure nothing else out of place, nothing else is
Do
missing.
you want to investigate any other? Do you want to investigate outside of this immediate area, or just this room and the room you've come from? Because there were 2 doors in that central mausoleum area, 2 smaller doors, and there's also the stairwell going down. Bearing in mind that these are quite heavily shut, so you probably need Aurora's help to get through the doors.
No, I'll start investigating the side rooms in the first antechamber.
Again, because you've kind of pinned yourselves into Torrin Blix's hall, because you've taken out your bars and let the doors all shut. You probably need Aurora's help to get around.
Oh, so sorry, we've barred ourselves in just Blix's one.
I believe you.
I don't know. Is that what we wanted to do? I didn't know how
I
many
thought we were
bars
just
room.
barring the out.
It's not going to change anything immediately.
Yeah, I thought we just barred the outer.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we can't go down the stairs, but we have the
So these two small side doors.
Only got 1 success.
Investigate. Yeah. They are not heavy to open. They open with a slight force. You can open them without a problem. And they lead, and their stairs. Both of them have stairwells going up. Do you want to see what's up there?
Yes.
Okay. You go up you feel like you got 1 level up one of these levels, and the stairway continues, but there is a door, which has written on the outside, Leostara Mausoleum. It's one of these small doors that's quite easy for you to push open.
I don't want to go any further without everyone being ready, but it's nice to know.
I'm so glad that's Koda doing that. He's so responsible. I was just sitting there going, if this was me.
No, I will return back to the group with that knowledge.
Yeah.
As
you come down here, sorry, Anna, just to quickly, as you come back here and you look on the other side of the door that you came through, it says Blix Mausoleum.
Right, okay, so it's all connected to catacombs.
Yeah. You can imagine it's probably chambers, the further down, the more important ones, and then it'll probably get less important as you go up.
Okay.
When Aurora's mace was aflame, did it take any damage? Like, is it?
No, it's fine.
Okay, so it doesn't need mending at all. Does anyone need any help with anything?
I mean, Catalina's kind of preoccupied trying to help Ptaxx. What was your role on that, Catalina?
I mean, I'm really glad I've got reliable because I rolled 4 ones, but it ended up being 1 success.
Success,
So
okay.
you get
You got
1
1 dice, which might see you through. And Aurora, you're kind of on your own unless you want to go poking around.
Ptaxx, do you need help clearing a space? Or...
Really, Ptaxx is running between things like like the first hour is him just realizing he's done so many mistakes and he's fixing things, and you can see him scribble out things in his book, and he's redrawn new things as he's realized that theory and practice are 2 very different things, as he starts trying to have to figure out this mid-ritual, and the only thing holding him together, he will not admit it, is the music. Just kind of subtly keeping it calm. But this is not his cup of tea. He is instantaneous magic, not think about it magic.
Okay. You said there was a bunch of debris around. Can Aurora just start tidying?
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Just make a perceive test.
3 1s, falls into the ritual.
Nah, I've got
1 success.
1 success. Okay. I don't think you spot anything else too much out of the ordinary. You do pick up pieces of felicity.
I stacked it all in one area. a clearer space, and I try to lay her out as best I can. The pieces I recognise.
Yeah, it's not
Weird.
particularly pleasant. Like, the bones, like, where the fingernails had blackened and grown,
Mhm.
her bones are also blackened. What you find?
Oh.
Okay.
It almost looks like she's burnt from the inside out, and her bones burnt first.
Yeah, I don't think there was any saving her, so that's good, I guess. It's not on us. Yeah. She finds like a old banner or something, she'll like cover the body.
So we'll finish the hour with exorcism.
Another 8 dice. Okay. That is bad. Worse than last time. No 5s or 6s. I'll stress myself to reroll all the die.
You must be pretty bad on wounds now.
I've only taken 2. I have 2 stresses.
Yeah, 2 out of 5 is pretty bad though.
Yeah. That is, however, 2 successes plus the 5 to turn it into 3 more successes, which gives me a total of 4 successes.
Oh.
It's cast.
Yeah. So, you do have to dig deep, and you just hear almost a sigh of kind of relief, as something's drawn out of this. What you're left with is the object you've seen. Well, this is the 3rd time you've seen one now. The multifaceted, like almost D20 side, but uneven sides. Little piece of stone.
It's gone. It's done. I think. I hope. I think I did that right, but what if I did it wrong? Should I try again? Should I try and do it again just in case I did it wrong? I don't think it. I thought I heard him go, but and now the rock's not moving. But should I do it again just to make sure?
Stack.
Yeah. No.
You've done a really good thing, and you've done it well. This is not a time for you to get nervous.
Very much the time to get nervous, because if I'm wrong, it's going to come back up again.
But you've done it well, and you've done it right. Nothing's flowing anymore. You've proved your intelligence.
Not my purpose here, not to do that.
But it always makes you feel better when you do.
Everyone at Blix Hall is going to be very grateful for your efforts, Tom.
I didn't cast a spell and stop a possession on a thing, not at all. We just beat it up.
Questions.
They might.
Anyway, you were a little busy. The stairs in the first antechamber, they lead up to mausoleums above us, and the one specifically above us is Lysandra. Didn't go higher, but I think we're underneath the graves, and we're in one of the lower, most important mausoleums, which begs the question: if Lord Blix and Blix Hall is the most prominent family, what's below?
Oh, don't ask that question. I don't want to know. Because that's definitely whoever really built Starfall, not the Blix family who's saying they did, because that's never the case.
History lesson? Should we go find out?
No. I'm very injured. And I'm
fine. Healing potion?
Or we can just rest. And ignore we've done what we're here to do.
We could go upstairs and rest if that's what you both need.
I think we could go upstairs and assure Lady Blix that her husband's been put to rest and the haunting should stop, and then we can discuss if we want to go further.
I agree.
Quick question: why are the Blixes one of the most important families in town?
You know, just one of the first to set up shop and
one of the founders?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did I remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember, Catalina? Yeah.
Etching from the grave of a founder. Oh, I love how you're brave.
That's one success.
One success, yeah. So, from what you've heard anyway, is the Blixes were like the first Eruvian donors. When like the celestial events began, lots of families wanted to come and clamour in. They were the most powerful, most influential, and richest at the time, the most willing to dive resources in to make the village into the town it is today. They built the Eruvian Hall. That's why it's called the Eruvian Hall. They built Blix House. They put a lot of money into infrastructure, including like the mausoleum area. So yeah, they put the most money, the quickest in to this area.
So my question is, who did this? Because this isn't something that accidentally happens, right? The gem was placed to almost awaken the body.
I pull out the scrap of purple fabric that we found.
Are you sure you don't know who did it?
The purple fabric.
Also, the footprints were dragonkin.
Ptaxx
As
is
were the
gonna
claw mark.
use superior recollection to
I
think
don't
about.
think you need to.
No, he needs to be sure. He needs to be sure. Just her clothes, does it match? Other people wear purple.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Medinian colour.
3 successes, makes sense.
I mean, it's Medinian fashion, but you look at the material, and you've seen her in in that colour and that fabric before.
Okay, so we have to leave. That means we have to just get out of this. Oh no, she told me to
That's
get out of the
fine.
business, and we've gotten exactly involved in the business. She's gonna kill us. Oh, we're all gonna die. She's gonna kill us all if she finds out we did this, and then everyone knows that we're the ghost hunters now. So they're gonna say that we did this, which means I got involved in her business. And she said, "Don't get involved in her business." And I've done exactly that twice now. And I can't. I'm not very good at lying.
She doesn't need to know.
Yeah.
We're going to be pronounced the people who stop the ghosts.
We can ask her to be subtle. It's fine.
We can ask to keep a low profile.
Besides,
Also, do you
besides,
have
if she wanted you to
paper and a pen?
stay out of her business, if she wanted you to stay out of her business, she should have told you what her business was.
I did ask, but then she didn't tell me. I thought that was stupid, because what if I accidentally get involved in your business, like I have
Well, that's
twice in a
exactly
row
what's
now?
happened. You
I
were
know,
wrong.
but she's not going to take that as an answer.
Sorry, Aurora, you were saying.
Yeah,
You need a
Tax, do you
paper
have?
and pen?
Yeah, I don't carry stationery on me.
I will
Paper,
have some.
maybe some charcoal. Great.
Little book of poems and lyrics.
Oh well, I can't do an etching over the top of this. This is lovely.
Take a page.
Okay, I'll go.
You're gonna open it up.
Okay, I'll go and take an etching of the plaque on the
You might-
sarcophagus.
As you take my book, you might see your name in my book.
There's some hearts.
It's probably she's probably talking about another Aurora. It's probably. I'm just going to double check that this plaque does say this guy's name.
Foreign Blix.
Yeah, Tyrone Blix.
It's got a load of titles and over flowery writing and the like. But yeah, this is without doubt. It's very ornate as well, so it makes quite a nice rubbing.
Cool. I roll it up. Tax, you seem like the kind of person that would have like a scroll case. Here you go.
Why would I have a scroll case?
I don't know. I don't want it to get damaged. I get hit a lot. Also set on fire a lot. Someone else should take this.
I got my essence drained, I think is the best way to put it.
Lucky you.
No.
I can keep hold of it. It's fine.
I'll make it up. I have my book, and you see all these scrap, crinkly pieces of paper that it's very unkept.
Turn to Catalina, my lady.
Put this crinkly bit of paper in my perfect notebook. My perfect journal. Fine.
Right, should we head back
Okay.
up?
Yes, but we got to tell them that to be quiet about what we did because we didn't do it. We didn't come down here and sort out a ghost problem.
Well, maybe we should say we've tackled some of the problem, but if we could stay in the house a night and maybe come back down here tomorrow
Yes, it seems like there is a
to
much
finish
larger
it
problem.
off.
Oh, no. We need to stop being involved in this now. Okay?
Aren't you curious?
I'm really curious
Yes,
about what's underneath.
I'm
so
really curious.
but I also don't want to be shot in the face. And none of
You're
you
more
want to be
likely to
either.
shoot someone in the face, I think.
Not
so.
if Dear Alex is about. She's much better with a gun than I am. Okay, like I said, I dabble in using guns. She is pretty good at using them because she sells them and uses them. I make them. And she has many friends here, like a whole load of clockwork people, and she's got deep set people in here, contacts. She's
You have many friends too.
I have
Us?
3 maybe.
We have a whole band of mercenaries coming into town in a couple of days. They count as your friends, if we pay them.
I think she's richer than us.
Well, they owe us a favour. Also, if we are underneath the graveyard, which is supposedly collapsing, if we figured out why that was happening, maybe we could get our hands on the tickets. The
I don't
graveyard
care
people
anymore.
have.
I would much prefer just to leave Starfall, to be honest. Let's just.
Oh, you just want to go?
Oh, we can just walk. We could go
We
somewhere else.
Don't have enough
This
money
was-
to leave. I cannot stress this enough. We don't have enough money to leave this place.
I'm hoping that we can get someone here to pay our bill and
Don't we all
sort us
have
out.
a fair amount of money? Like, I don't think we're
No.
poor.
Not poor.
We're poor.
Gosh, no, we're not poor. Like, we're okay.
When I was thinking about this, I have been thinking about this. If we checked out now, we only owe them 4 notes plus the wine.
Right. How much money do you
Yes.
all have?
About
I
2.5
have a-
notes.
Okay, I have 1 note.
I
I
have
think I've got 2 notes.
half a
I'd
note.
have to check. I'm not used to carrying money.
Great, so that's 5.5 notes. We owe them at least 4.
Wait, a note is this is
But
downstairs. A note
Okay,
is 100,
anyway.
right?
Yeah.
I think for our work here, we can come to an arrangement.
I think your lot were housing us if we got rid of the ghost. That was the.
I'll tell you
original
what.
agreement.
What I will do is I will go check us out and then inform them that Lady Catalina's accountant will be by within the week to settle our tab.
Yes. And I will get someone else to pay for it.
hmm
Okay.
Just 'cause- Okay.
But we have stuff there, right? We have your guns. And
That's what I-
ammunition.
Oh, I
well,
do have some ammunition there. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'll go
Okay.
grab our stuff and check us out.
Okay.
Anyway,
Fine.
should we go
Let's go
upstairs?
back up?
I'm sick of being in this grave.
Yes, it smells down here.
So you return up for the sake of brevity.
Can I get all my bars back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. For the sake of brevity, with Aurora pushing through, opening the way back, you return to Blixhall and report to probably Lady Blix want to hear about how you've done. For the sake of brevity, could I have someone just make a persuade test and give me the gist of what you're telling them,
It's me.
or what you're leaving out, if that's easier to give us the information of.
I will be telling her about Thorin Blitz and what we did to him and how we destroyed the bones and he shouldn't have any more hauntings, as well as Felicity, the maid that we found her. Shall we leave out about derelicts at the moment?
Yes,
Mhm.
100%.
Yeah, that's my
And
thought
obviously
too. Okay.
leave out that Tax did any magic.
Yeah, I won't say kind of how we did it. I'll just say that we did it. It's done.
And imply we need to stay a little bit longer.
Fuck's sake.
Can I have a persuade test then, please?
Yeah.
Can any of us help?
Yes. Yes, if you want to spend a resource.
Yeah, I'll
you,
spend one.
and you can do your own persuade test to add to. That's not a problem. Anyone that would have taken an active role in the explaining the story and telling of what happens.
Tax is going to stay completely quiet and hope that helps
I
the situation.
rolled nothing.
1 success.
And
Okay.
1 second. Mid, absolute mid.
So that's 1 success overall because you've been helped. So yeah, when you return back, it's been a few hours, and Lady Blix had been most insistent to the staff that she be woken and you be sent up to see her. And so you find her in a very fine nightgown and tea is brought forward as you tell your story to her. She nods knowingly as like Catalina's having trouble probably explaining everything that happened, but with a little bit of input from the others. And especially looking at Aurora, seeing the ordeal that you've all been through, and like looking at the armor, she kind of nods and goes, "Well, I'm glad you took care of that old scrote. Now, if you indeed have, but what we will do, I think it's easiest if you stay the night here, and if we have no hubbub, no cries of hauntings and the like, then we will say you've been successful, and we will make your staying arrangements here permanent. Well, for the duration of the festivities, as per our agreement.
If there's nothing overnight, we might need to just check down there as well ourselves to make sure there's nothing going on.
Wait, test, please.
I'll use a momentum to re-roll a dice. Nothing.
Look, he goes, "Oh, no. If you've done the job, we can't possibly have you disturbing my staff, making them worry that there's something else going on, poking around places."
We will need to go and retrieve Felicity's body. And, I mean, I would be worried if anyone, maybe touched her and I think it would be best if we did it for safety.
It's a good argument. You can make another persuade test.
1 success.
Yeah, maybe that is best. We have the least people exposed to that unpleasantness as possible. Very well, I will allow you to go tomorrow after you've rested to go and do this, and then maybe we can. Typical of that old codger to put a tunnel leading to a graveyard of all places. I thought he had mistresses. No, he was just going off to visit his tomb. I bet it looks really fancy as well. Typical old
It was a bit
bastard.
ostentatious, yeah.
Oh, I'd throttle him if he was still alive, I'll tell you
You
that.
are quite low down, so it means you don't have to walk through everyone else's mausoleums to get to yours. You don't have to go all the way out. It's like a quicker.
The old scrote you're saying,
Yes.
Yes. You are the laziest old bastard.
Okay.
Could never do anything of his own volition. Useless.
It was a happy marriage then.
Oh, I was extremely happy.
Yeah.
he died.
Making his life a living hell was one of my favourite things to do. Yes, that old, stupid old nerd.
She just called him a nerd.
He didn't play tabletop role-playing games, did he?
No,
Fucking hate people that do that.
no,
Wow.
I'd have divorced him for that, clearly. No, you've done well, possibly. We'll see. But we'll have a room set up for you, and you'll have a nice rest, I'm assured of it, yes.
Lovely, thank you. And we will talk to you in the morning at a more civilized hour.
Yes. We'll have breakfast if there is no problems. If there are, you'll expect a knock on the door and a swift eviction from your room. I do not take well to being lied to.
Understood.
No one's lied to me since, the husband died. That was his thing. I assure you, no one can replace him. No one lies to me.
Okay. Very good. we're gonna
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Sleep well.
Good night.
Good night.
There is a member of staff waiting constantly anyway on you, and he just stands and leads you down to the mid-level to a set of rooms, very well appointed, like entered into like a very well appointed like common room that has like 6 doors going off into separate rooms, one of which is a bathroom, which is fully plumbed in.
Ooh.
Okay.
They do take a moment to like pull out a small like little crystal on a chain, which they tap to you and then tap to the door in question. As if there is anything else you require, even at this later hour, you are guests of Lady Blix until we are told otherwise. So let us know if there's anything you require.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can just ring the bell on the side.
Yes, thank you.
Could you bring up some hot water for a bath? Or is it
Kind of
on
looks
tap?
at you.
It's plummet. It's you just.
Wow, that's really fancy.
It's
This
yeah.
is how it should be, Aurora.
Blue
Yes.
gemstone for cold.
Not like that tavern that we were staying at.
Yeah.
Bring it up to us.
I forgot where it was. Yeah, of course.
Sure, you have the finest facilities, the most modern of all castle enchantments to ensure that you have the most relaxing and pleasant stay possible.
We have a bottle of wine.
At this late an hour, well, if Sir likes to
It's been
drink,
a
then
rough
so be
night.
it. We'll have a bottle of wine sent up to you, of course.
I quite like this.
Just for context, what time is it?
You know what? It's probably knocking on midnight by now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm quite hungry. Could you bring up maybe some roasted meat?
I'll have Chef cook up something hearty for you all.
He whispered. Tax whispers to Catalina. This is all free, right? I know I asked for the bottle of wine, but do you think this? I don't want to say out loud, but yeah, okay. Yes.
A hearty meal is brought up to you shortly. The finest smoked meats of various kinds, vegetables, and a bottle of wine. The meal is incredibly satisfying and allows you to recover 2 vigor each.
Specifically vigor, yeah.
Specifically vigor.
Yeah.
And if there's anything you want to talk about before you go off to your rests, speak now.
I think we should
tactical.
go and check out the down below.
What?
Right now?
No, tomorrow.
No,
Tax didn't seem convinced, and I think we should.
I'm still not convinced. I don't want to mess with my boss's work. I've been told specifically not to do that.
Well, one, you already
We already have, but
It's too late.
Yeah.
And you don't know she went further down. She might have nothing to do with that bit. We won't know until we check.
Yes, so I agree. We should definitely check.
And if we find out she has been down there, we'll walk away immediately.
What if I just stay here with the free food and the free wine? And
It
you
won't
can
last
go
long
check.
unless you earn it.
What if something happens in the room when we're not here, when we're all down there, and you're on your own?
Like in the bathroom.
Oh,
You know what happened last time?
stop. Okay, fine. I don't need to have a nightmare. I think I might anyway. I don't need to
Is anyone
chug
else
the
worried
glass
that
of wine.
Lady Blix is going to die and haunt us tonight? I'm
Oh,
slightly worried.
say that. Why would you say that?
She's very old and very scary.
I rolled 6 ones for no reason.
She seemed very hearty. You know, I'm sure she'll be
Yes.
fine.
I think she'll outlive us all, to be honest.
She's
Yeah,
quite
agreed.
scary.
Especially in the life we lead.
I'm
Well,
going to bed. I'm very tired.
Yeah.
let me play you a song of relaxation all before you go.
We will, we can do rest activities before we go on to before we finish up the session. If there's any activities you wish to do, obviously, let's see what luck Catalina has with her Relaxing tune. Texas' favourite
Ooh.
song.
2 successes.
Who would you like to clear stress from?
Well, obviously, Aurora.
There
One for Aurora and one for myself.
we go. There we go. Any other rest activities people want to talk about?
I know we're in a very safe place, but Tex is still going to put chairs up against doors, especially his own room.
You want to
now
do the
he knows
secure camp activity?
secure camp, yeah,
Go for it.
100%.
Useful.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and basically look around for the weak points of the room and try and secure them, maybe for investigate. If they're, yeah.
Yep.
This is the perfect time to do it. 2 successes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
I'm gonna maintain my armor.
Mm-hmm. And Coda?
Nothing for this evening, thank you.
Okay. Lovely. So before we go off to our rests, we will do the recover roll next session.
Okay.
I would like you all to roll a d6 for me, please.
5.
5.
2.
It's not me this time.
Catalina. Okay.
So I secured my room.
Glenn, your hair looks really good today.
Should have secured your room. The chairs against my door don't look so silly right now.
You
Very
go off
relaxed,
to
though.
your rest. Some of you have more fitful nights than others, and that is where we will continue next session.
Ominous.
Very good. Very good. So that was an interesting session. Gotta say, you did really well on threat.
Yeah.
That could have
Nice
been
change.
so much worse.
It
So
was
much
awful.
worse.
Oh.
I had lists, my friend. I had lists.
I'm sure you'll find a time to use them.
Oh,
yeah. We're about to go
I
back down.
sharing, before I sign off, I was like, I will be sharing in the spoilers section after this goes out the the haunted dungeon environment card, which shows all the little things that you can do. Environments are a massively powerful tool for GMs in any situation. Just give you a list of things to do with threat, ways to make an environment get gradually worse as threat builds, whether in combat or out of combat. But we didn't get to see much of that. It's probably for the best. So we'll leave it there. We'll continue on next session as we have a fitful night's sleep for Lady Catalina Serrano. So, same time next week. See you all later.
Bye.